How you doing? Coming to you from the finest little agency on the prairie, Complete Media, Inc. I'm Dan Ferris.
I'm Michael Williamson.
And apparently this is episode 13, lucky number 13.
Got a long way to go to hit the measure that MASH set.
That's darn near a half a TV season. Darn near. Hey, we'd like to drill down. I love a good cliche, don't you? Like to dig a little deeper.
But as long as it's at the end of the day.
Exactly. Want to talk about leadership, and when we start working with someone, how it's just imperative that everyone involved in leadership or in the decision-making process, that leadership totally, thoroughly, unequivocally understands. Thank you. I actually wrote this down because it's important. Understands and agrees with the strategies being used to measure marketing impact.
Whatever do you mean?
I'm glad you asked, Michael. Case in point, when we start working with someone, and hopefully when someone starts working with any marketing agency, they will set forth a plan. They will set forth specific long-term strategies to meet the objectives usually being more money, more profit, a return on that marketing investment. And generally everyone around the table, towards the end of that succinct planning session goes, yep, this is where we're going. Here's where when they walk out of the room, everybody's on the same page.
And you can see the glazed look.
Sometimes.
Sounds good, looks good on paper, but in practice.
And what will happen on occasion is we'll be going down that path and doing what needs to be done to reach those goals or those objectives initially set forth with that marketing plan. And then someone involved in a leadership role will go, just hang a hard left. Like, so can we get some new shorts now? It's like, what? Okay, what? Which may or may not have anything to do with what we were initially talking about.
Sure. I mean, and it's through no fault of anybody's, but it's just the way people have been conditioned over time in business. I mean, once you get a business, you have a little bit of ego that plays into it. You like your name on your shirts and your hats, and that's why you get a sign. It's also, it's for people to find you, but it's also so you can go, that's my place. So people lose their focus when it comes to the things that really impact what drives the bottom line. And it's typically not nice shirts or pretty brochures or a lot of money invested in those material things.
Well, we're talking about tangibles.
Tangibles.
It is just human nature that when someone puts money on the table, they like to be able to take something else up and go, look what I bought. I can touch it, smell it, experience it, wear it, whatever. But marketing anymore, there are a lot of things that you simply can't do that with. You can't. A lot of marketing anymore, it's not sexy. It's not.
No. And most of it's not tangible.
No, it's smart, focused, strategic, behind the scenes,
right.
Things with real results to it. But as someone's spending marketing dollars, it's just not always, it's not like it used to be. You spend some money and you go, there's my ad.
It's the message without necessarily just just putting it on something. It's the message, but it's not about putting the message on a T-shirt or putting the message even on a billboard. It's about effectively communicating to people why they should do business with you, and we'll bet you any amount of money that a coffee mug's not going to accomplish that for you.
Yeah, depending on your business, is it are you business to business, or are you retail, or is your revenue generally generated by prospects and or clients calling you? Is it inbound? Is it outbound? And let's say our agreed upon strategy is,
right.
What? We need to make your phone ring.
Right. Or we need to make your website sing and people visit it and then act on it, reach out to you.
Exactly. But if that's going to be the trajectory, look, we need to make your phone ring more. Let's say we need it to ring a minimum, or let's say 30 more times a month, because your conversion rate is
right.
4 for 10, for instance, 40%, and a client is worth this much net profit to you. Well, now we have, there's the mathematical equation. Now we know as an agency what we need to make happen for you, but if we all agree on that, and then somewhere down the line, you're mid-manager.
Objectives change.
Yeah, your
Somebody's objectives change.
Your mid-manager goes,
hey, we really need to redo the storefront.
yeah, I want to put this picture on page 2 of the website. It says my mom.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Yeah, okay, we can do that. But we're going to have to back off on doing what we really agreed that's going to serve you best to make your phone ring, to make you the money you need to qualify your investment with us.
I mean, make no mistake about it. We believe in things. We like tangibles just as much as everybody else.
We do.
And we have fun with them. And they are an important piece of the puzzle that is about building camaraderie, about sharing your business or your story with your customers or prospective customers. I mean, that's why we do it. We like giving out complete media hats or pads or mugs or something, but it's not about driving new business. It's about appreciation. It's about just sharing something with somebody. But the reality is that just like the businesses that we work with, we're constantly doing things to drive new business through our doors, and none of those are predicated by tangibles or traditional marketing. Because we're like every other business that we work with. We specialize in working with small businesses who have limited marketing dollar resources. We're no different than that. You won't see us running a TV campaign or a billboard campaign. We can't make the numbers work that justifies the expenditure and getting a return on that. So we apply the same thing. We practice what we preach, as I guess what I'm saying. And so it's funny how in recent months, a lot of the clients that we've had come to us have come to us because they have expended a lot of energy and money towards traditional marketing, only to find that it didn't do anything for them. They sat there and they tracked the numbers and they monitored results, and they watched to see if while they were spending this money and running these campaigns, if the business was going up, if things were selling, and they were disappointed to see that they weren't, and they were out lots and lots of money. And now they've come on board with us. And so when they buy into everything that Dan has basically explained about identifying what are the strategies that are going to make the difference in your marketing efforts, and at the end of the day, results in new business. That's what it's all about. And we employ methods that many agencies tend to not put a great emphasis on.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, if all your dollars are doing is buying marketing things, marketing stuff, showy, cool-looking stuff, it probably isn't the wisest investment. Just probably isn't. But again, it's imperative that everybody in that scenario, everybody in that partnership understands and is in full agreement on those strategies and what the objective of those strategies are. So make sure, if you're a business leader, your business owner, the CEO, whatever the case may be, and I'm sure this gets bounced around the office on occasion, that's fine too, that anybody else who has any decision-making powers or anybody else who has to be on board with what's going on with your marketing, that they understand it and that they can go, oh, yep, okay, cool, yeah, we're there, yeah.
And if they don't get it, send them down here, and we'll take them downstairs, and we'll give them a little bit of the what for.
Yeah, and maybe a complimentary T-shirt. Possibly.
We can do that.
Or a coffee mug. So that's all there is to it. Oh, and hey, don't forget, don't do drugs and stay in school. Darn, that's important. I'm Dan Ferris.
I'm Michael Williamson.
From Complete Media. See ya.